And on the news tonight, new service chiefs appointed. Plus, Edo State government expresses concern over funding of hosting of National Sports Festival. Good evening and thanks for joining us on the news tonight. My name is Goodluck Inaini. I'd like to remind you that this news is streamed live from Benin City, Edo State, Nigeria. Thank you for being there. I'll begin the news now by telling you that President Muhammadu Buhari has accepted the immediate resignation of the service chiefs and their retirement from service. Those involved are the Chief of Defense Staff, General Abayomi Odonishaki, Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Tuku Buratai, Chief of Naval Staff, Vice Admiral Ibokite Ibas, and Chief of Air Staff, Air Marshal Sadiq Abubakar. President Buhari thanked them for what he calls their overwhelming achievement in the country's effort at bringing enduring peace to the country. The new service chiefs are Major General Leo Irabo, Chief of Defense Staff, Major General Atahiru, Chief of Army Staff, Rear Admiral A.Z. Gambo, Chief of Naval Staff, and Air Vice Marshal I.O. Amao, Chief of Air Staff. The President congratulates the new service chiefs and urged them to be loyal and dedicated in the discharge of their responsibilities. A statement, media and publicity Femi Adesina wishes the outgoing service chiefs well in their future endeavors. Now back home now, the Zone 5 commander of the Nigerian Police is assuring visitors and residents of Edo State are prepared to host the National Sport Festival in February this year. The Assistant Inspector General in charge of Zone 5, Police Command Benin, Shola David, gave this assurance during the inauguration of a conference and training center constructed by the Zonal Command in collaboration with the Police Community Relations Committee. Jude Aboko has the details.
To the glory of God. Amen.
The conference hall, named after the Inspector General of Police, is meant to provide a more convenient environment for the training and capacity building of the command's personnel to ensure efficiency in policing the states under the zonal command. The AIG is expressing the hope that despite the current security challenges in the state, the zone is collaborating with the state command and other security agencies to guarantee security of lives and properties in Edo State.
What we are going to do is support whatever Edo State Command has put in place. This will be in terms of intelligence, in terms of logistics, in terms of personnel, to support whatever is Edo State Police Command is put in place. But I know from what we have been briefed that arrangements are in top tier to ensure that the festival, if approval, once approval is given, is held in a conducive atmosphere security-wise.
Royal fathers and dignitaries from Edo and Delta states who witnessed the project inauguration commend the AIG, officers and men of formations under the zone for their commitment to fighting crimes, irrespective of challenges they are facing.
For us, we strongly believe policing aptitudes in the country are quite challenged because of the environments in which we operate. But if we were to create this kind of a hall where the police officers are constantly engaged, where the training is ongoing all the time, then we'll be able to have a 21st century police force that will help us in the policing of the country.
Once you have vision and you are committed in the task given, you can deliver on the job you have given to. So I want to first of all commend the AIG for first of all catching the vision to embark on this project.
Some individuals and corporate organizations that supported the command during the execution of the project received special awards and recognition. In Benin, Jude Abugu, NTA News.
Thank you, Jude. And now the fate of the National Sport Festival scheduled to hold in 3 weeks' time is hanging. This is as the Edo State Governor, Godwin Obaseki, is expressing readiness of the state government to host the festival, but laments the unavailability of funds. He expressed this when he received members of the main organizing committee from the Ministry of Youth and Sport Development and the local organizing committee on a courtesy visit. Elizabeth Omoko has the details.
The National Sports Festival ought to have held in March last year, but was disrupted by COVID-19. This is even as the host state had made massive construction and reconstruction of major facilities in the states. Here are the members of the MOC and LOC in Government House. They are here to interface with the governor after inspecting facilities on ground and suggesting more ways the festival will be held in view of the coronavirus pandemic.
The consensus is that, yes, the game can go on with along the safe protocols to make sure that our athletes doesn't contact that the game is conducted in a safe manner, and that's why we are very stringent now to look at all aspects, all modalities of the planning, so that the PTF, NCDC will develop proper protocols that everybody can live with.
For the state governor, the impact of COVID-19 pandemic has had negative effects on the hosting of the game in the states. He is of the opinion that cancelling the game either is not a solution.
For us as a state, we are willing and ready to host, but we do not have the funds at this point in time to host. That is the plain truth. But however, if the federal government in its wisdom decides that we can host and they can bring the funding, we'll be all too willing to host the country. We believe that we have to live with COVID. It has come to stay. Even with vaccinations, the virus will still be around.
All fingers are, however, crossed as athletes await the federal government to decide the fate of the National Sports Festival, bid for February 14. In Benin, Elizabeth Amako, NTA News.
Thank you, Elizabeth. Now, President Muhammadu Buhari has been applauded for approving a harmonized retirement age for teachers across the nation. Dennis Temple, who went around the Benin metropolis, reports that people are optimistic that if the approval receives legislative backing, and it will retain old hands in the profession and encourage teaching.
The new executive bill seeks to increase the retirement age of teachers from 60 to 65 years, as well as the possible increase in the years of service from 35 to 40 years. People say the gesture is commendable.
Increasing the retirement age of teachers to 65 is actually to consolidate on the experience that these teachers have gathered over time, and then the teachers can now pass that knowledge to the students.
Because it is a thing of passion, most persons will want to continue on the job.
Although the approval is yet to pass proper legislative process, experts are of the view that the bill will receive the needed legislative attention.
This will bring a lot of experience to bear on upcoming teachers, because the more you are in the system of teaching, the more experienced you become. You are able to take full charge of the children from one grade to the other, and you are able to mentor the new teachers that will be coming on board. We are expecting the legislature to give it a speedy passage.
The people, however, express opinion that for the policy to be meaningful, the federal government should also improve the welfare package of teachers in order to complement the realities.
Another aspect I see is also good is that there are good lecturers, good professors who retire at 60. and may still want to give more to the society. So I believe an extra 5 years with good salary scale in quotes will actually make them or spur them to do more to the society and to teach the students better.
The harmonized retirement age for teachers in Nigeria is one of the measures by President Buhari-led administration to enhance teaching and retain old hands. In Benin, Dennis Temple, NTA News.
Thank you, Dennis. The news is being streamed live, and you can subscribe and watch news stories and other programs on our YouTube channel, NTA Benin. Like us on Facebook, NTA Benin, or follow us on our Twitter handle at NTA Benin 1. Let's take a break now. The news resumes shortly. Stay with us.
Announcing the celebration of heaven's joy at the divine coronation of Apostle Deborah Eunice Gordon Osagede ni Ojime from 25th to the 31st of January 2021. On Friday 29th January 2021 at 10 a.m. service of songs and interment at the city called there, kilometer 7 Ekawa Road, Benin City, Edo State. On Sunday, 31st January 2021, at 9 a.m., a celebration Thanksgiving service at the city called there, kilometer 7 Ekawa Road, Benin City. Come join us in celebrating heaven's joy as we mark the divine coronation of Apostle Deborah Eunice Gordon Osagede. This announcement is part courtesy Spirit and Life Bible Church and Godhead Prayer Ministry, UK. All NCDC protocols will be strictly enforced at all the programs.
Lighthouse Polytechnic is established by Gospel Light International Ministries to satisfy the quest for entrepreneurship and technological advancement. First private polytechnic in Edo State. OND and HND programs fully operational with accredited courses in various disciplines.
At Lighthouse Polytechnic, we offer the following programs in ND and HND: accountancy, business administration and management, banking and finance, computer engineering, computer science, electronic engineering, estate management and valuation, public administration and statistics.
Purchase of application form can be made at New Covenant Gospel Church by Dokpolo Grammar School, New Benin, Benin City. Lighthouse Polytechnic, kilometer 32, Benin Asaba Expressway near Abudu, Edo State. For further inquiry, please call 0803-733-0911 or log on to lighthousepolytechnic.edu.ng. Lighthouse Polytechnic, Christ-centered institution and light to the nations.
Next time you visit the ancient city of Benin, two things will excite you: the warmth and welcome of its people, and of course, the class and style of its hospitality business. Randeki Gold, home of hospitality like no other, located in one of the most serene environments in the ancient city, truly classy and exquisite with world-class facilities, fully equipped digital multipurpose hall with life-size, ultra-high definition LED screen, 180 square meters king-size swimming pool with bubble bath, enough to leave you breathless. The exotic Ariel's Bistro and Grill restaurant with variety of continental dishes, especially some of the rarest delicacies you can find in town. Fact is, a visit will truly convince you that we are gold. Randeki Gold is the gold wing of the prestigious Randeki Royal Hotel at 6 Uhenuyi Street off Ihama and Boundary Roads, GRA Benin City. www.randekihotels.com. Randeki Gold, our hospitality is gold.
JJ has always been my father's hero. So this year, I wanted to do something really special. If I could just talk to JJ, I'm sure he would remember Dad. Mom says never give up. Hello JJ, it's me Victor. My dad's birthday is coming up soon and I want to surprise him. And she was right. I have been looking for you everywhere. Please help me.
Hi Samuel, happy birthday, it's JJ. Happy birthday to my man.
My dad is my hero, but now JJ is too.
Glow, the best data plans in town. Find your first. Dial *777#. Glow.
This is not just a hotel. It's a resort, a place where luxury, class, and hospitality meets. It's not just four walls. It's a reinvention. It's an idea that relaxation should be brilliant. We offer world-class services that makes the experience unforgettable. Edo Heritage Hotel, you can't get it better.
Thanks for being there. Now, on the 25th of January 2021, 1,430 new cases of COVID-19 have been confirmed in the country. The Nigeria Center for Disease Control (NCDC) says the new cases were reported from 19 states and the FCT. Lagos tops the latest statistics with 744 new cases, Plateau 100, Oyo 77, FCT 75, Nasarawa 74, Katsina 48, Edo 42. Others are Kano 41, Enugu 37, Rivers 34, Ogun 33, Kwara 32, Niger 28, Ebonyi 27, Kaduna 26, Borno 12, Yobe 10, Ekiti 5, and Gombe 1 case. Till date, 122,996 cases have been confirmed in the country, 98,359 cases have been discharged, and 1,507 deaths have been recorded in 36 states and the Federal Capital Territory. And our Edo State government has expressed concern over the rising community spread of coronavirus in the wake of the second wave of the pandemic, as the state has recorded 132 new confirmed cases and 2 deaths from the virus in the last 72 hours. Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Health, Dr. Osayoyin Iroa, was briefing newsmen after a virtual meeting of the state COVID-19 task force chaired by the state governor, Mr. Godwin Obaseki. Elizabeth Moko has the details.
Attributing 90% of the newly confirmed cases to community transmission, the Permanent Secretary says the 132 new cases recorded in the last 72 hours were reported from a total of 728 samples collected within the time frame, bringing active cases in the state to 500.
In this second wave, community transmission has dominated most of our cases, which means we are not actually importing cases more than we had in the first wave. We are having cases in our community, and these are the reasons for the spread that we are experiencing currently.
Of these 500 cases, 34 more health workers were infected with Oredo, Ego, Esan West, and Esako West local government areas having the highest prevalence rates.
We are already experiencing challenges with health workers infection. For the same period of time, between 22nd and 24th of this month, which was between last Friday and yesterday, which was Sunday, we had a total of 34 health workers confirming positive or so.
Residents with any COVID-19 symptoms are advised to contact the Edo Emergency Operations Center on this toll-free number 080-036-250-000 for assistance. In Benin, Elizabeth Omoko, NTA News.
And now 12 persons arraigned at the Edo Magisterial Court have been convicted. The chairman of the special panel, Chief Ross Ben Imafido, said they were convicted of violating the regulations of Edo State Dangerous Infectious Disease Emergency Prevention Regulation 2020. Dennis Temple captured the scene.
The persons were arraigned on a 2-count charge of violating Regulation 6C of Edo State Dangerous Infectious Disease Emergency Regulations 2020 by not wearing face masks in public places, hereby committing offense punishable under Section 5 of the Quarantine Cap Cure 2 law of the Federation, and that the convicts disobeyed the directive of Edo State government by refusing to wear a face mask and thereby committing an offense contrary to Section 203 of the Criminal Code Law Cap 48, Volume 2, Law of the defunct Bendel State, 1976, as applicable in Edo State. The convicts were sentenced to carry out community service with option of fine. A constitutional lawyer spoke to NTN News on the implications of the judgment on the convicts.
Legally appointed, and they act at tribunal to verify. In some cases too, you can go free if there is no evidence, monumental or circumstantial, to be against you. Or if the prosecutor or the plaintiff is not able to establish beyond reasonable doubt, the accused will go free. It is binding and it is recognized. You are an ex-convict if you are convicted, and it can militate against your seeking other positions, elective, apprenticeship, etc., etc.
The Special Court on Violation of COVID-19 Protocols and Other Traffic Offences is held at Hopata Hall in Oredo Area Council, Benin. Dennis Temple, NTN News.
Thank you, Dennis. We'll take a break now. The concluding segment when we return. Stay with us.
Announcing the celebration of heaven's joy at the divine coronation of Apostle Deborah Eunice Gordon Sagede Ni Ojime from 25th to the 31st of January 2021. On Friday 29th January 2021 at 10 a.m. service of songs and interment at the city called there, Kilometer 7 Ekawa Road, Benin City, Edo State. On Sunday, 31st January 2021, at 9 a.m., a celebration Thanksgiving service at the city called there, Kilometer 7 Ekawa Road, Benin City. Come join us in celebrating heaven's joy as we mark the divine coronation of Apostle Deborah Eunice Gordon Sagede. This announcement is powered courtesy Spirit and Life Bible Church and Godhead Prayer Ministry, USA. All NCDC protocols will be strictly enforced at all the programs.
Please until Signature Hotel. Please until Signature Hotel. A place of hospitality in the heart of Benin City. Please until
Pleasant Hill Signature Hotel, a place of hospitality in the heart of Benin City, located at 134 Akpakpava Road, Benin City, Edo State, or call 0528 40557 or 081 36 3908.
Please until Signature Hotel. Please until Signature Hotel. A place of hospitality.
Bini, better don't come, oh yes, I say better don't shell it. As Muyi Oil and Gas Limited for Wire Road near 5 Junction, Benin City, don't make it possible to buy quality petrol for price where it go make you smile. It never finish with this affordable price for Muyi Oil and Gas Limited new ultra modern petrol station. You go there sure of the quantity of fuel where you they buy, as our pump gets accurate meter. Oh yes, now as you pay, we go knock you the accurate quantity of petrol for your motor. No wuru-wuru, affordability, quality and accuracy. Now be our second name for Muyi Oil and Gas petrol station. Now a whole new experience for Muyi Oil and Gas ultra modern petrol station. You self go tell others. Samui Oil and Gas Ultra-Modern Petrol Station, Sidan Gidigba for Wire Road near 5 Junction, Benin City. Samui Oil and Gas Ultra-Modern Petrol Station. Come see with your eyes.
And thanks for being there. Journalists in Benin have joined world leaders, celebrities, and other personalities across the world to mourn the demise of the legendary broadcaster Larry King. They say today's media practitioners should take a cue from his journalistic skills. Jude Aweke tells us more.
You came to power in Libya in 1969.
King's relaxed delivery, even while conducting conversational interviews with world leaders and even celebrities, many say stood him out in the profession. Some veteran journalists in Benin noted that Larry King's curiosity and unique style of plying his trade changed the industry and inspired many.
Three things we respect Larry King for. His questions were short, they were direct, and they were not controversial. With these three things, he was able to wrangle himself from foreseeable difficult circumstances.
When he's on stage, you listen to every pronunciation, you hear every word. Our journalists, our broadcasters of new generation, as you call it, the jet age, they should be able to learn and look at those beyond, those who have done well in broadcasting.
You cannot have the kind of talent that Larry King had without necessarily training hard and developing the best of talents. But are the people of today patient to take 25 years to become a star?
Tributes have continued to pour in for Larry King, including that from the founder of CNN, Ted Turner, who says the world has lost a true broadcasting legend. Born in 1933 in Brooklyn, New York City, the renowned American television and radio host was known for his straight-to-point interviewing technique as host of Larry King Live on CNN for 25 years. He bagged numerous awards in his career, including 2 Peabodys, an Emmy, and 10 Cable Ace Awards. He died at the age of 87. In Benin, Jude Aweke, NTA News.
And that wraps it up tonight. Thank you for watching. Good night.